네, 안녕하세요. StrayKids의 강찬입니다. 2024년 가장 기대되는 영화 1위! 북미 사전 최고 예매량 기록! 영화 데드풀과 울버린의 주제가 베스트 프렌드잖아요. 예. 그래서 오늘은 특별히 내 친구를 소개하는 자리를 마련했습니다. 우후! Alright, welcome Ryan. Good to see you again.
Hello.
How have you guys been?
So happy to be here. And welcome here. Finally, we get to see each other.
I mean, what the heck? This is crazy.
We can speak Australian. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a separate language, right? Yeah.
I always thought like superheroes were special, but that's Stray Kids right here. That is, yeah. They do not let you into the club wearing a Deadpool suit. They let you into the club if you're a member of Stray Kids.
We can't get into any club, so could we come with you guys?
Well, we haven't been to a club.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. We haven't been.
Take us out one night, and let us get a little glimpse into what it's like.
We'll talk about it with the company.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
You know what? I'll talk about it with the company.
Makes it better.
They look very concerned over there.
Yeah,
They're just like giving us the lines right now.
So this whole interview is a best friends concept. So here I would like to introduce my best friend.
Good mates, we're good mates, yeah.
Since when? When did you meet?
We met like
2016?
2016? Yeah, 2017 actually.
Yeah.
2017 was when we had our first fight.
We're 17 years in now.
17, wow.
Wow.
There was about a 9-year period where we didn't speak with each other, but we're working through it.
Yeah.
As some of you guys know, I am, and also Felix is, we are great big fans of both of you.
Huge fans.
And we also do have history if we, on social media.
We sure do.
You want to talk about that maybe?
Well, yeah, we, I guess, kind of met through social media. Yeah. But do you know that some of my closest friends I've met that way, where, sometimes like Rob McElhenney, who is a friend of mine, who he and I bought a Welsh football club together.
Right. I do know.
Some people know about this, some people don't. I don't pretend everyone does. I reached out to him on social media just because I admired something he did on his show, and as I've gotten older, I've thought like, don't keep that inside. Tell someone when you see someone do something that's amazing, just share it with them. So I did that, and that's kind of, I'll get to you one of these days.
I tried to communicate with you. You said I don't DM anybody.
That was the block button, which you get confused with sometimes. But he and I struck up a friendship, and then went on this crazy adventure together. So we had a similar thing, and I'm just wondering, like, let's take it to the next level. Like, what are we gonna do? Let's buy like maybe a cricket team.
Why not?
Oh yeah, sure.
Wow, cricket.
Buy Hugh's childhood home and turn it into a circus. Whatever you want. I don't know. We hung up. One of my favorite interviews I did on Free Guy was
Free Guy was
very interesting.
When was that? It was like last.
No. Our friendship. You and I have been friends longer than you've been friends with him.
Oh, that is true.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Ryan.
Yeah, that was back in 2021.
How did Hugh feel when we, I guess, mentioned him in the social media conversation? It started off with us two first, and then we're like,
if he just hears his name anywhere, his brain tastes chocolate. Sorry, I'll let you answer yourself.
I hear a lot of stuff and I tune it all out. I haven't heard anything for about the last 17 years.
I love sitting next to each other on a plane is always fun.
I do this a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes he's fast asleep, and I've only just started the story.
So I mean, it's fantastic to see you guys here finally, and also here we have great news today, because today we have some special news coming up, and we have something prepared actually right here.
oh yeah, we do.
Okay, so basically what we've prepared is the cameo that both of you guys have prepared for our music video Chick Chick Boom, and so
This was a secret.
But I mean, today it's only us four that we get to see the cameo for the first time. So,
It's funny because everyone here has never seen it.
Not seen it
It's
yet.
funny 'cause
no one has ever seen it.
we haven't seen it yet
We haven't even
either.
seen it yet. So this is our first time.
But this is
even
our
getting
first
the
time
fun.
too.
Yeah.
No way. This was such a thrill. What am I allowed to say that won't cause a blow dart to go into my neck?
I mean, well, I'm pretty sure this is coming out after the music video anyway,
Yeah.
so you can say whatever you want.
No,
Alright, we'll check
thank
out
you
the
so
music
much.
video.
Yeah, should we check it out? All right, sweet. Let's check it out.
Alright, let's go.
No audio?
That suit strikes a figure. So, not a weatherman. Oh yeah. The one thing. This was before I had my lips done.
Oh, straight away.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite thing about this is Marvel has no idea I did that.
Really?
That's part of the fun.
Interesting.
Yeah. How long have you guys been sitting there?
Wow, oh, yeah, that was on top of the building.
Whoa! Your,
Wow, sweet.
tone shift.
Small.
An older, less agile member. Yeah. And then,
Unbelievable.
it is such a clinic in confidence and fake confidence. I was nervous.
We weren't even.
Whoa, much more nervous than you.
He knows this. He and I talk we joke on camera all the time, and you guys probably do as well. But we're actually just the most sensitive little gushers you'll ever meet. When we're hanging out, we're always oh god, our fears are. So when I was coming to meet you guys, I was nervous. I was you guys are you guys have made a mark globally. That is what you've done is completely crazy.
You guys have done the same.
Just hearing that from two, biggest superheroes, legends,
You guys did it with talent.
No, you guys are talented too. Come on.
I did it with him just beating up people.
Well, I mean, thank you so much for even just being, in our music video. So, thank you so much for gracing us with your.
This is like our dreams, our childhood dreams. This is really
That's our childhood dream. What are you talking about?
The benefit outweighs us far more than it outweighs you. Trust me, we are the ones that scored.
But what happened to the bit with us dancing that we thought was in? Remember we did.
Yeah,
that got cut?
they took one look at that and.
Why?
Come on.
Why would you cut it out?
Hugh and Ryan responsible for the downfall of Stray Kids.
All right. Well, I guess we saw the music video, but now we can't, just ignore the fact that you guys are here in Korea.
Yes.
So we have to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, not just us, but you guys.
Both of them
And
together.
because Deadpool and Wolverine's like a big
Best friend kind of vibes.
So first question: brief introduction of each other's character, and what is the attractive point of each other?
What do you guys find each other so attractive?
So character first. Deadpool is one of my favorite superhero characters. He's so irreverent, so funny. He obviously he can do everything physically and fight and do all that stuff, but he's just so badass. But what I kind of really love about it is underneath there's just this little guy wanting to belong, and there's a little guy wanting to be part of something, and I love the way that gets covered with all the humor. And Ryan himself, I think, is, first of all, he's a genius. He's one of my best friends. He's one of the greatest men I know. He's a terrible father, but he's a great man. Right?
Yep, my kids will attest. They're
but no, honestly, he's just one of the most generous, loyal, does a lot of stuff that you'll never ever hear about, and I'm one of the beneficiaries of it.
Oh,
Wow.
Man, what is this bromance?
all right.
That's it.
Here we go, Jackman. You guys got some tissues? Here we go. No, okay. So you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who has made a more indelible mark than this man in the industry. Not only has he been playing Wolverine for 25 years, and we all know in the comic book industry, guys are recast constantly.
Yep.
There is only one Wolverine, and I have a feeling that there only will ever be one Wolverine. I don't know
agree.
anyone who could do this.
No doubt.
But he was also a guy who's nominated for Oscars and all kinds of stuff, doing stuff that's completely different. I mean, absolutely right outside of the box of that. And that is very unusual for a leading man. Not as unusual for a real character kind of actor who's only... He's a movie star and he does all these things. Now, the person under that, though, is the reason I've been friends with him for 17 years. I'm going to give you one example of why he's a better father to my own children than I am. I came home from a long day of drinking. No. I came home from a long day of work. I don't know what I was doing. And I walk into my apartment in New York City, and I see my wife, Blake, I say hi and all that. I keep walking, and I hear The Greatest Showman playing.
Okay,
And I'm like, because my kids love The Greatest Showman, so they're watching it. And I walk into the living room, and yes, The Greatest Showman is in fact playing, except the song that's coming is out of his mouth. He's acting the whole movie out with my kids.
Wow.
And that was one of those moments where I thought, just example number 800,000 million why I love this guy. He really does what he said earlier about me, which is true of him as well, which is that there's so many things he does that you'll never hear about, you never see about. He won't tell you about his accomplishments. He doesn't do any of those things, but he shows up. And I think, and maybe you guys feel this too, the reason that we're so close is like any relationship, friendly competition, but we genuinely root for each other. We want each other to win.
Yeah.
Like I want him to win, and I know he wants me to win. And because of that, we're like incredibly vulnerable and open with each other, and we're so it's pretty. Yeah, I realize how lucky I am and how rare something like that is.
Yeah.
That's like the best motivation for each other to really just keep on, growing,
Pushing each other to the
like-
past our
Yeah,
limits.
you can make your friends and your mates better. I mean, it's my wife and I try to do that all the time with each other. We're always trying to push each other to be, so that's.
Always pushing each other, by fighting and stuff,
Well,
with
that
balls
too.
and swords and
That
gloves
too.
and stuff,
When you're working, Hugh did. I mean, he's incredibly physical. He's an athlete,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
But when
Built,
he's shooting these
strong.
huge sequences where these fights where Deadpool and Wolverine are just going at each other,
Yeah.
and they're fast and they're vicious, and someone could easily get hurt. Like it's
Yeah,
really
exactly,
because
right.
you're using real blades and all that stuff. He's doing it all himself, every little bit of it, and it's just mind blowing to see. But when you're on the receiving end of this guy coming at you with those claws, and he's coming at you fast, there's no part of your brain that thinks it's fake. You're like, I'm going to pass away here in this car. My legacy will be being killed by Hugh Jackman dressed up as a weasel named Wolverine who's just taken my life with like weird forks for hands. Because he's so committed to that. So it's crazy how nice he is, but when he's in that character, oh man, it's
great therapy.
terrifying. Yeah.
And that's why he's Wolverine for past over 25 years.
Forever. They are going to be
True.
dragging.
Always be.
They're going to be
Always be.
dragging his dried, dusty corpse, his rotting, fetid husk, and they're going to be shoving it into a yellow suit when he's 107, and they're going to be booting him out onto the stage and forcing him to make the growly sounds. And I, for one, can't wait.
Do you think we would be able to be
Actually-
like Wolverine or
And Deadpool.
Like, can you imagine us doing something like that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually,
Of you two, who would be
I see
more
Legends, he
Deadpool
sees
and who'd be
food.
more Wolverine?
well, I'm the type of guy who doesn't show my anger, but will do it on stage with like claws.
I can imagine
Feng
you
Chong,
Wolverine.
but you're more Deadpool, I think. You have more
I think
Wolverine.
I was
more of
more
a
Deadpool.
yeah,
feel
I'm
like-
more of a trickster.
You're more of a trickster, but I also see a quiet inner rage
Yes.
there. I would not mess with Felix.
You keep it down, but then when it...
Yeah. Snatch the soul right out of your body.
That's right.
Yeah, that'll be the next sequel for Deadpool and Wolverine. It'll be us two doing it.
in the next
It's a
coming
long
out.
title, but Deadpool and Wolverine versus Stray Kids.
Oh, no!
But it would be so funny, I reckon. It would be pretty fun.
That was a treat. That was amazing. Hey, on a serious note, I've been such a fan of you guys for so long, and I know I said this in New York when I saw you guys, but I mean, you gotta have a moment to take it in because what you've done is really, really special and unique and incredible. To have global reach like this and to inspire so many young people, it's great. You guys do a really amazing job. And
That means so much to us.
Well, in the end, you guys are the ones that inspired us from our childhood. So
Till now.
if people out there are thinking us, they are actually thinking you guys. So.
we work in Hollywood, so underneath this all, we're horrible, horrible people. So don't worry about that.
I doubt it. I doubt
that
it.
okay?
I doubt it. You guys are.
Keep being best mates. Keep looking after each other.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
The bigger it goes, the more you need each other.
You get better. Yeah. Sweet.
All right.
Wolverine, is that the Wolverine? Who's the Deadpool? Deadpool's really more like,
Alright, yeah, of course.
come up over there, everybody's linking